to or back to my channel. Hey, I'm Ellen if you're new here, and today I'm filming a video that was inspired by a channel I found very recently. Her name is Grace Robinson, I think. Let me just double check that. I've written it down in my Notion little page for making this video. Yeah, Grace Robinson, and she makes like lots of fashion and trend videos. I'll leave her link down below, and I would highly recommend going to check her content out. She is so knowledgeable about like upcoming designers and brands, and I find her very inspiring and very interesting, and I really like her style. So yeah, this is a little bit inspired by her. I am making a video today talking about everything that I think I'll be wearing and that's on my wish list for 2024, sort of like fashion and trends. And I want to like stress something at the beginning of this video. I got this comment in my 2024 trends video. I think it says something, I don't have it in front of me, but it'll be appearing here. It says something like, does it even matter? Like, who cares? Does it even matter or something like this? And like, honestly, no, it doesn't matter. Like, trends and the trend cycle is really personal. What you're wearing is really personal. If you're sort of somebody that's really sort of into fashion and into styling and brands, then it's really interesting to talk about fashion and trends and the trend cycle, not in a way that I feel that we need to follow every single trend that's going on and consume more to try and fit in with that trend, and especially with the rate that we go through trends like TikTok, and like in sort of today's trend cycle, everything is happening so quickly, and trends are being created and named before they've even really happened. So we're seeing this with like clean girl, strawberry girl, tomato girl, mob wife aesthetic. Like, trends are being named before they've even really had the time to like ferment and even really become a trend. So if we followed every single trend that happened, it would be exhausting. And I'm sure there are some people out there who enjoy doing this, and there are a lot of people out there who don't and just want to like buy into trends in their own way, or use the clothes you've already got in your closet to switch up how you're styling them and fit into new trends. But more than anything, trends are for inspiration. And if you're somebody that is really into fashion like I am, I've always followed the trends, maybe not in terms of always wearing them, but I like to know sort of what's upcoming, what we should have an eye out for, what the fashion houses are saying that they think the trends are going to be, or what trends they're creating. Not in a way that I want to consume more and follow every trend, but in a way that it's art to me, and it really inspires sort of every aspect of my life, the way my home looks, the way I'm doing my makeup, what I'm wearing. And I just find it really inspiring and interesting, and I think if you're somebody that consumes this sort of content, then you probably do too. And I really, if you are someone that wants to keep up and wear every single trend, cool, you do whatever you want to do. But I'm not saying when I'm making these videos that you must be dressing in this certain way or you must be doing this. They're purely for fun and purely for inspiration. So now I've got that out of the way, let's get into what I think I'm going to be wearing more of in 2024. So most of this video is going to be quite focused on spring summer, because they are my seasons. I love spring summer. I'm sort of a little bit over winter fashion now, even though we are in the depths of winter. A little bit over it, but I will start with a very obvious sort of winter trend that we're seeing now, which is fur and like Afghan coats and a lot of faux fur basically being worn. I picked up this gorgeous faux fur gilet I've got going on behind me. I'll feature it in a I'm gonna do like a secondhand big like Vinted, everything I bought from Vinted and secondhand recently haul next week. So that'll be coming up next week, so I'll feature it in that. You can see it properly, but it's a gorgeous little like faux fur gilet that I picked up. Beautiful. And I think we are just wearing more faux fur in general. It really falls into this sort of mob wife aesthetic trend that's going around on TikTok now. We're basically just seeing a lot more of that very like over the top glam aesthetic, and faux fur and faux fur trims, and definitely like these sort of Afghan jackets are really falling into this, mixing it with like big hoops, red lips, I love it. It's really, really cool. I think there's a whole piece of going into the whole mob wife trend as a whole that I could do. I don't want to go into that too much now. I think there's a whole sort of conversation, sort of what I touched on at the beginning of this video, about the speed of the trend cycles and how we've gone from clean girl to mob wife in the matter of hours, basically, and where we're drawing from in terms of inspiration of these sort of micro trends, with mob wife being very obviously kind of rooted in American Italian culture, and kind of remembering that when we're taking inspiration from these aesthetics, which the people that we're taking them from, and I think I watched a really sort of interesting TikTok as well about it not being only Italian Americans that mob wife culture kind of embodies, with the aesthetic of faux fur, loud luxury, sort of over the top glamour, that being rooted in sort of an immigrant aesthetic as a whole, and how we need to remember when we're taking from the trends of others to like credit them when we're doing so. So yeah, there's a lot to unpack in that trend as a whole. If you'd like to see that video, let me know, because I think I've got like quite a lot to say on the topic. But yeah, I definitely want to be wearing more faux fur, and I'm definitely I've always been someone that wears faux fur anyway, and we've bought all the faux fur jackets back out. I think that's something also to remember. If you've got something you love in your wardrobe and it's not trendy anymore or something, hold on to it and keep wearing it, because by God, the trends are going so quickly. It'll be back round again before you know it, and you'll have that piece back out again. So I remembered that one, but what else do I put down here? So yeah, a big one for me is I want to wear loads more lace. Again, I'd say my aesthetic is very sort of girly and frilly and lacy anyway, and with this being a big trend for 2024, I want to kind of hype that up a little bit more. One thing I'd really like to include is a lot more sort of sheer lace. So I really want to play like into the trend of very light sheer lace, with like just little pants underneath and nothing more. I'm thinking that's going to be something quite key for my Glastonbury aesthetic. I love this brand called Susa Musa, and they do this amazing lace dress that everyone was wearing like I think last summer maybe, but I really, really want to get one. I didn't pick one up last summer and I totally regretted it, but like a big like chunky belt round, oh, so good. I also really, really love the Valentine's collection, the Skims Valentine's collection they've done with Lana Del Rey. There are some beautiful pieces in that with like really pretty lace detailing. I don't know, are we boycotting the Kardashians? I'm unsure at the moment, honestly, but I get told of something I say in every one of these videos, so I'm sure I'll say something wrong, but I think it's so pretty. I love Lana Del Rey as well. I'm hoping so much that she plays Glastonbury, but anyway, those pieces are absolutely beautiful. I'm definitely going to try and pick one up. I think they're out next week. I think I want the little like, it's like a pinky peachy lacy bodysuit. Oh, so cute. Definitely more lace. Oh yes, and then my next one is big bags. I take my giant Longchamp bag to work anyway, but I think I want to step the game up in terms of big bags. I have been a small bag girl for years now, and I can't fit half the stuff I need in there. Like, I need my stuff with me, I need my products, I need an emotional support water bottle, I need things with me. So what I'm thinking, I mentioned this in my trend video, was the Balenciaga city bag, but what I want is the Celine luggage tote. I found quite a few on Vestiaire, but they're still sitting at like just under £1,000, and I can't do that. I can't do that right now. I'm buying a house. I can't buy an £1,000 bag right now. So I'm thinking I'm really gonna try my hardest to thrift a Celine luggage bag. I'm gonna try my hardest to find one. I'm thinking I can spend about 500 or more, and I'm okay with that kind of price point, but any more than that, I think it's gonna be quite hard to find one, because I do think they're just gonna get trendier and trendier as we get into the summer, and the price is gonna go back up on them again. I wish I bought one a few years ago when like literally no one cared about Celine, but well, not no one, it wasn't as big of a brand as it is now, in terms of like mainstream. It wasn't a mainstream brand as it is now. So yeah, I wish I bought one then, but I didn't, so I'll live and learn. And I hopefully will pick one up. If not, I think I will just get the Pollen, I forget what the name of it is, I'll put a picture of the bag here, the big Pollen bag. I love that bag. Oh, we're running out of space in the camera. Give me a second. So yeah, back to normal. Yeah, so the Pelen, I think I'm probably gonna get the Pelen bag if I can't find a version of the luggage tote. But I do love the luggage tote. I think it's so chic. Yeah, what else have I said? So, oh, this is my cat, Strawberry, by the way. She was adopted. But don't tell her that, she'll know. She thinks I'm her real mum. So yeah, my other one is definitely what I'm going to do as my Glastonbury aesthetic is boho dresses. I have some Isabel Marant dresses that I don't get enough wear out of at all, and I love them. But I want some like longer boho dresses. I want just the whole boho, like floaty, just throw on a cute little sundress kind of vibe. There's this like trending sound on TikTok at the moment, which is like it's like this folk singer, and it's like, oh, I'm like, am I gonna sing it for you? I'm gonna sing it for you. I don't even know what the words are. It's like nice hair, nice hips, a sundress, kiss me on the cheek with a cola chapstick. It's so cute. Like the theme of summer to me, I feel, is gonna be like folk artists and sundresses. That is like what I'm thinking summer's gonna say. Summer's gonna be folk artists and sundresses. I'm so here for it. So yeah, I want some more like boho-y dresses, like very like, I don't know, like kind of like Woodstocky, hippie kind of boho vibes. That's what I really want. Like messy, long, like unsort of done hair, just like woken up and just flipped it off and just like flicked it, and it was like cute, and like everything was just perfect because it's summer. That's the vibe for summer, I'm thinking. So like real boho cuteness. Another big thing that I feel like I'm kind of doing anyway is I think we're gonna have a real big chunky silver jewelry moment as well, and I really want to wear like, I mean I already wear like big chunky silver jewelry, that is like my vibe anyway, but I want like a big chunky silver cuff. Like I obviously don't want this one, but like the Tiffany, I think they're called like the pearl cuffs, so they're like the mother of pearl cuffs. Like they're like big chunky, like very kind of futuristic considering how old the that Tiffany model of bracelet is. Those kind of like big chunky gold jewelry moments, like a big kind of chunky statement silver necklace with like big like you know those like arm cuffs as well, like chunky silver jewelry boho dresses. Oh, I'm so excited. So yeah, I want a big chunky silver arm cuff. I want like chunky silver jewelry, more chunky silver jewelry. A brand that does like where I get all my like ring chunky silver, actually that's Gucci, but these two chunky silver rings are from the Great Frog. I've also got an amazing like chunky silver cross necklace that actually like my dad gave it to me for my what the hell is it? Yeah, here it is. Gave it to me for my 18th birthday, and it was his. This one's not the Great Frog, I think this one's Flying Pig, but they're like very similar brands. But like this sort of like really chunky statement silver jewelry, like this necklace, I need to wear this necklace more because it is like such a cool piece. I absolutely love it. I think like when my stuff is in a little bit of like a more precious to me side, I just don't wear it as much, but like it's so good. It's so good. I absolutely love it, and I think like pieces like that are just going to be so much more popular, and I think it's this real sort of like, I guess like indie sleaze grunge aesthetic that is going to come back for 2024 and has been sort of like filtering its way through anyway. It really sits with that, and I think like the boho dresses with big chunky silver jewelry is this really nice kind of clashing aesthetics that we just love to see, and I'm very excited for that. I also think there is going to be a rise that we're already starting to see with the whole coquette trend, a rise in like really sort of hyper femininity, and I really love this trend as well. Like I feel like I dress quite feminine anyway, but I love the this outfit is really not doing that, like saying that, but like I wear a lot of like pink and frills and girly stuff. I always have done. I've always been into that sort of style. Like I love Hello Kitty, but this kind of like almost girl, like very like year of the girl, hyper feminine aesthetics. So lots of like pink and pastels, lots of bows, and like I'm definitely obviously gonna really be buying into that trend because it's something. Oh, my cat's moving, she's always does this when I'm filming, I think, because she knows I'll clean it out quickly. But I love that that aesthetic, so I will definitely be playing into that a lot more. And one thing I've seen, like a lot of like smaller brands on Etsy and Vinted and Depop and those sorts of places, the crochet brands, so girls are like crocheting, and they're crocheting bows and stuff into their gloves, their hats, their little tops. I really want like a crocheted bow piece that's made by like a at-home small business artisan designer, for sure. Like that's something I definitely want to purchase at some point this year. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving the kind of like the return of the girl, like the rise of the girl. Like girlhood is trending, and I think it's going to continue being a huge thing for like all of 2024. Like I think we're just going to see the rise of the girl even more so. Like girls are taking back the ownership of girlhood and like really owning it. And I think with like a lot of people who grew up, like a lot of like millennials and older millennials, I think we are like maybe like trying to heal our inner child, trying to relive like our childhood a little bit. And I think that as well is like kind of enabling the rise of like girlhood and like kitsch and cute stuff. There's also by the time this goes up, I might have seen it. No, I won't have seen it yet. I will be going to it tomorrow. An exhibition at Somerset House called Cute, which is celebrating 50 years of Hello Kitty and celebrating like the rise and the kind of rise to fame of kitsch and cute. And I'm so excited to see this exhibition. I feel like I have been a Hello Kitty stan for as long as I can remember, and I'm so excited to see this exhibition. So yeah, if I've been to it, I'll put some pictures. If I haven't, then you'll see that either on my Instagram or in an upcoming vlog. I'm gonna leave it there because my camera's running out of space again, but I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, please remember to subscribe and stick around. I'm putting out 3 videos a week at the moment, and I managed to do it for all of January. I'm so proud of myself. So please stick around if you're new here. I'm thankful for everybody that comes to hang out and watch my videos, so thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.